What a phenomenal weekend it was. Unless, of course, you're a New York Ranger fan, I guess that is. Blowing a 2-0 lead on the road with a chance to effectively put the series out and get to a Stanley Cup final. They disappear in the third period, and now you got yourself a little boondoggle with Game 4 coming up tomorrow night. Of course, the New York Mets do get the split with the Dodgers. The New York Yankees don't lose, and all is right in the world. Good afternoon, Evan. How are you today,
The only thing that would have made this weekend better is if Garrett Cole pitched a perfect game on Apple TV+.
Where no one would have seen it. That's right.
Yes.
You know, it's funny, like, how many more consecutive starts? Obviously, yesterday doesn't count among them, but prior to yesterday, did you, whether you're watching the game, intently, or you're getting updates on your phone, or whatever the case may be, over the course of a beautiful weekend, the Yankees haven't given up any runs. The Yankees don't give up hits.
Yeah.
1 hit, 3 hits, 2 hits. It is right now one of the craziest things I've ever seen, considering on paper, if you put Garrett Cole aside as the guy you expected to be your ace, the places they're getting these amazing starts from, I mean, you couldn't have predicted it. And it's unbelievable.
It wasn't that long ago where we had a serious discussion on this radio show on if Yankee fans would accept a team built around great pitching.
Well, you better accept it because that's what it is.
And this is who they are. And the electricity at Yankee Stadium on both Thursday night and then Friday night was of a crowd that was living on every 2 strikes on the next hitter, was living on dominant pitching. And it's incredible. 9 of the last 10 starts have been quality starts. 7 of those last 10 starts have featured a starter going 7 innings or more. It really is remarkable how good this rotation's been. And to your point, outside of Garrett Cole, what were your expectations for Nestor Cortez, for Jamison Tyone, for Jordan Montgomery, for Severino, few years removed from pitching on any consistent basis? This is their strength, and they are better than everyone by a lot right now at it.
And listen, it was the bullpen that was the strength early on. Obviously, they've taken a couple daggers over the last month, but the starting pitching's just been A, healthy, and B, ridiculous. And I got to be honest, it's fun. It's fun.
Oh, so starting pitching being really good is fun?
Evan. Winning is fun.
Well, that was the point.
I like to win.
Yeah, I'm not,
win.
I'm not going to let you gloss over what you said to me 2 months ago.
2 months ago? Who the hell remembers I'm a goldfish?
Well, I remember. You said the Yankee fans need a team that scores 1,000,000 runs.
Well, that's what we like as fans because that's what we're used to.
Okay, well, this is something new and different. Do you like it, Yankee fans?
I mean, I prefer winning 9-3.
Really?
But I'll take 3-0 all day, every day.
Yeah. 7 scoreless, 8 innings, 1 run, 7 scoreless, threatening no-hitters in perfect games on a nightly basis.
I mean, it doesn't suck.
You don't find that to be completely awesome? So despite the fact that Aaron Hicks stinks, that Joey Gallo stinks, that Miguel Andujar is miserable and wants to trade, despite the fact that you still have holes in this lineup, it doesn't freaking matter because your starting pitching is going 7 innings, 1 run on a nightly basis.
I mean, it really is crazy. And you guys were talking, as geeks do, prior to the show, about how this stands up to the 98 Yankees, and it will stand up, at least in the moment, historically, with any Yankee team from a starting pitching standpoint.
Well,
it's absurd.
We've seen the Yankees have rotations with bigger names. Mike Messina, Andy Pettitte, Roger Clemens, El Duque, but statistically, through these few months, and I get it, a lot can change. About 10, 11 starts in for each guy. We've never seen a Yankee rotation this freaking good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Listen, winning is fun. It doesn't, and at the end of the day, while you can tell people, as we've done, the manner in which you want to win, like what excites you, what entertains you. I'm more of an offense guy. I respect the fact that a lot of baseball fans are more of the pitcher type, thing, low-scoring games, pitching duels, and it really just comes down to what do you like better. I like winning.
Whoa, hold on.
I decided that over the weekend. Winning trumps everything,
We all agree with that, but you know what I like more than winning?
What's that?
What you as Yankee fans like more than winning?
Not losing?
Winning in a certain month. Winning in October.
Of course,
so
but
it's
not October, so it's now it's June.
Here's why it's relevant. I'm going to ask you a question.
Yanks are undefeated in the month of June.
They are. They've been unbelievable. And this question will prove my point. What gives you a better chance to win in October? A great offense or great pitching?
Typically, the answer to that is great pitching.
Okay, thank you.
And we've been on the wrong end of that, obviously, when we've gotten into series with like the greatest lineup in baseball.
Yeah.
And have no hardware to show for it. Right now, it's June, Evan. It's June.
I get that, but I'm saying
just gonna
this
take
way.
the dubs as they come and
Of
stack
course,
them.
I'm just saying this way of winning. While yes, I'm biased in thinking it's more entertaining, and you'd rather have offense. I'm just telling you, if the ultimate goal is to win a championship, and that is still the goal. Of
course,
it's the goal in my borough. It's the goal in your borough. The best way to do that is with great starting pitching.
If I may, I have to. It's the goal for your team. I'm not giving you ownership of Queens.
I'm not giving you ownership of the Bronx.
I didn't want ownership of the Bronx. I didn't ask for it because there's places in Queens that I still like to go to.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't be associated with, it's Evansboro. I need permission now, like it's the Bloods and the Crips to enter a certain neighborhood. No,
You're
thank
the
you.
Bronx, I'm Queens. We'll take Brooklyn. We'll give you Staten Island.
Oh, no.
This seems very fair so far.
No.
What?
I'll take Staten Island and Brooklyn.
No, that's how it works.
And that's how that's going to go.
Manhattan will split down the middle. You'll get the northern part of Manhattan. I'll get the southern part of Manhattan. But I get Brooklyn and Queens. You get the Bronx and Staten Island.
We're not signing up.
I got this. I got Long Island. You got Jersey. Fair deal.
I mean, I'll give you Long Island. No one's losing sleep over that. I'll take the whole state of New Jersey gladly. But listen, it's been so much fun. The Mets, of course, coming back, winning the last two games against the Dodgers. Splitting the series, Pete Alonso and Aaron Judge. I mean, if you want to, you talk about guys living up to expectation, guys who fan bases said, boy, that guy's the face of my franchise, non-pitching, of course, for Pete. And is that kind of going to deliver the goods when all the pressure's on him? And I say for both guys. Pete, of course, is not in that contract year yet. He's going to make an uber amount of money. And Aaron Judge betted on himself. But could those guys be any better?
Oh, my God.
With the expectation of being this good?
They're the MVPs of each team, respectively.
I think so.
Aaron's the MVP of the AL. Pete's in a battle for the MVP of the NL. We do have a long way to go. He drives and runs every single game. He owns Dodger Stadium. Right now, Pete Alonso has had even a better year than his rookie year. Same thing with Aaron, because what Judge and Alonso have in common is they both had rookie seasons that almost felt tough to ever match.
Sure.
Because they both had historical
50 home runs, the whole bit.
Rookie seasons. They are both having seasons that are even better than their rookie seasons right now. It's incredible to watch.
Yeah, it has been awesome. Meanwhile, if you're a New York Ranger fan, listen, yesterday's a game you're going to look back on with regret. I'm not saying they're losing the series, but when you're up 2-0 on the road with a chance to effectively put Tampa out of their misery and take full control of the series 3-0, and you don't, that's going to come that's going to bite you in the ass.
Because there are examples that just jump out at me as a sports fan where when you're up on a team 2-0 and you have a chance to win game 3, maybe in the moment you say, it's okay. We're still up 2-1. But if you don't step on a team's throat when you have that opportunity, you may rue the day. My basketball team did it last year against the Bucks. Yep. The one that jumps out at me more, not involving a New York team, was Dallas-Miami 2006 NBA Finals. The Mavericks won the first two games. They were up by 13 in the fourth quarter of game 3. They're about to go up 3-0. Yep. This thing's over.
Series over.
And even though the Rangers are still in command, and you still have to love everything you've seen, especially from this kid line, you allowed the defending, reigning, 2-time Stanley Cup champions to get their asses off of the ground.
Yep.
And that would scare the crap out of me.
Oh, well, listen, I'm not scared by it. I'm not a diehard Ranger fan. But if you are a Ranger fan, that yesterday's game went from you guys talking a lot of smack to now saying, we're coming home tied 2-2. I mean, I think that's what most people are thinking right now.
You've got a chance to change that tomorrow night.
Three series,
right? You got a chance to change that tomorrow night, but you allowed a sleeping giant to wake up. That's what would scare me. Yeah. You're up 2-0 second period. You're counting the minutes. You're saying, hey, I'm 30 minutes away from being up 3-0. And the Lightning are throwing the kitchen sink at Igor Shesterkin, and they're coming up small, and they're coming up empty. And I think what killed them was that Trouba penalty when they had that double minor power play opportunity in the third period. But, my God, they have allowed the Lightning back into this thing, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night. I can't wait to watch it.
I was thinking over the weekend, it was interesting. You had the 11:30 start for the Yanks on Sunday. You had Peacock. You had Apple. You had games all over the place. You had, Detroit's announcers working with Yankee announcers. And I got to be honest, it wasn't bad yesterday. Number one, I get Peacock for free with Xfinity. I would not have gotten it if I didn't have Xfinity. So I did get to see the Yankee game yesterday. I did not like the 11:30 start. I stick by that. I hated it with a passion. I don't like games starting in the morning. I never want a game to start in the morning. but I thought it was pretty good. Did you like the broadcast?
It was freaking awesome.
You did like it.
I love it. I think Peacock's done an outstanding job. They've taken the formula that is so simple that I think leagues should follow, and that's hire your national play-by-play guy and then bring in experts for the two teams that are playing.
And I thought they played good off each other, too.
Yeah, they were very good.
Yeah.
And the 11:30 a.m. start is the future of baseball.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The Players Union's never going to say yes to that being the future of baseball.
Hold on.
Nobody wants that.
Have you heard what the players said about the start time?
Once in a blue moon, okay, fine.
No, I'm going to be honest.
Players go to bed very late. It's the nature of the beast.
You're assuming I'm going to tell you something that you think that all the players loved it. That's not what happened. Most of the players are like, look, it got us out of our routine. It was weird. It was this. Yeah. But they all agreed that when that game was over, they loved it.
Wow.
2:30 in the afternoon, it's all over. And that was a long game, too. Very exciting game. Joey Gallo hit a freaking home run.
Joey Gallo also struck out in a big spot because that's what he does.
Yes, he did.
So let's not forget that. And if I'm Miguel Andujar, I demand a trade too. I know they're playing the system. I know they're allowed to send him down. But why this team is so set on giving Gallo at bats when Andujar is a better overall baseball player, in my opinion, is mind-boggling.
Because most teams are not ready to release somebody. And the truth is, and I agree with you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just kind of giving you the reasons here.
It sickens me, frankly.
No, I agree. You would think that the better player should play. Look what the Mets did with Robbie Cano. The Yankees are not ready to do that with Joey Gallo, and certainly not with Aaron Hicks, who has all those years left on his contract.
Yep.
They're not ready to just give them away for nothing. But Gallo's not here
next year anyway. Hicks, I understand he's got 3 more years to go. I get that.
You would have released Joey Gallo.
I would, but I know why they're not releasing him. Because there's the hope that on a random Thursday night in mid-October, they need a long ball, and he gives it to him.
You think that's the reason?
I do.
Or let me throw this at you, which you probably didn't know, but I want to put this in your brain.
Go ahead.
The main prospect the Yankees traded for Joey Gallo was sitting in the minor leagues and just got called up.
Okay.
And would that be a Cashman bad look if, as this kid is coming up, the return for Joey Gallo, they release Joey Gallo and get nothing back? You don't think that matters to a general manager?
Maybe to a younger, less experienced GM who's still trying to make his bones. I understand the point there. I don't think Brian Cashman gives a rat's ass. Once he trades a guy, that guy's no longer his concern. If that guy, because I'm sure there's examples you probably have, where a guy the Yankees traded to acquire someone became a really good major leaguer, and boy, wouldn't we like to have that guy? I could be wrong. I don't think Cashman gives a rat's ass.
So he's holding out hope that come October, Joey Gallo's going to run into a fastball? Because right now, I don't think Joey Gallo's on this team that time of year.
Right? I think the hope is that in the 6th inning of a playoff game, but Gallo hits a home run.
But things have to change quickly because before July 31st, they're going to make a trade. They are. And Gallo's going to be gone. I think they're holding out hope that things change, but this is a sample size of now almost a full season, and the guy sucks.
Right.
He's not any good.
It's like we said, not even jokingly, you can't have Gallo and Hicks in a game together because you just can't. Neither one's hitting the ball. There's no excuse to ever put Gallo in a game now. And if you want to tell me, well, hey, we just won 5 straight games prior to yesterday, I got to give him some at-bats at some point. We're playing what we think is an inferior opponent. Put Gallo in. I still don't like it.
No, I get you.
I really don't.
But here's what's amazing. Despite how bad Gallo's been, despite how bad Aaron Hicks has been, they're 39-15. They're 39-15. Like, ponder that.
It's stupid.
It's stupid.
Yeah, they don't lose because they've got the best manager in all of baseball. What? That's right. I was joking with Aaron about that on the phone, too.
What'd you say?
I go, it took a 35-14, whatever it is, start for people to think you can manage?
Well, he's a very good manager, but he's the second best manager in his own town.
Oh, we're not having that debate.
No, because would Aaron Boone have the balls to take his closer and say, I'm going to use him in the 8th inning? Why? Because the top of the order is coming up. Those are the better hitters, and I'm going to go completely unorthodox.
Yeah.
Would the great Aaron Boone have the balls to do that?
And I love how all you Met fans all weekend long were going, oh, what a great job by Buck. He took his pitcher out on an 0-1 count.
I love it.
Because Mookie Betts hit a line drive just foul.
Yeah.
No one else would do that.
Yeah. You know what else Buck did?
It just means he's paying attention.
You know what else Buck did? Which you have no
Yeah,
idea
I
about
do. Yeah, I
because
do.
you're
How about
asleep.
the fact that I do?
Okay, go
How about I
ahead.
know exactly what you're going to say?
What am I going to say?
I knew the rule.
Yes. That's because I
knew
tweeted
the
it.
rule. You got to be up 6 runs to let someone else come in and pitch, not 5. I was doing the math. I knew the rule. See, Evan, I watch baseball.
Do you watch baseball?
You're damn right I
do you
do.
now rush to download the brand new Rico Bronya podcast that I do, in which I break down every Met game and say, let me take some notes here so I can show Evan I'm prepared.
Well, I was confused by the Rico Bronya podcast.
What was that? You thought it was something different?
There's no Rico Bronya.
What do you mean?
He's not in it.
No, I know. We're honoring the great Rico Bronya.
But you should explain that.
I did at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, but it's not explained in the title.
You got to download it.
It's just known as the Rico Bronya podcast.
There's a picture.
And there's no Rico Bronya.
There's a picture of me scoring a baseball game as the cover art.
Just saying. And I know he permitted it, and he loves it.
He was honored by
But
it.
you kind of have to have him come on and work us through why he's not involved.
Eventually, Rico will come on, but it was more important to break down the greatest split in the history of New York Mets baseball. Because that's what it was. It was one of the great splits I could ever remember.
Well, we'll get into all of it with you on the phones, of course. We have a great show planned for you. We have a surprise guest coming up in the 3 o'clock hour who's in the middle of the news right now. And I will let that person tell the story for themselves. But you're going to want to hear it, especially if you're a lifelong Yankee fan or fan of this radio station.